Hey, what's up everybody? So I wanted to do a quick video. I just got done doing some final adjustments on the Fuji, and I wanted to talk about the small adjustments that can make an impact on a time trial bike. And also wanted to kind of give a first impression review of the Fuji Norcom 1.3. So this is the bike. As you guys know, I think I've got a total of about maybe 40 or 50 miles on it. I've just been getting it set up. So first thing, my first thoughts on the Norcom Straight is it's a great bike, especially at the price I got it at. It weighs about 19 pounds, comes with 800 millimeter wheels, they're like the equivalent to the 808s in depth, front and rear. It's on the trainer right now. It's really nice having the DI2 because you don't have to move shifters, and the fit on this bike is really nice. I like the way Fuji's got this bike set up. So in the past I had a Kestrel TT bike and I could just never get comfortable on it. And I tried to get it fit, and it just always, I can never get comfortable. So this bike already feels amazing. The fit on it is great. The aerodynamics are great. So this is how, moving on, this is how I set up the bike. So first thing you're gonna do for any bike fit is you need to know your inseam so that you can know how high to set your seat. So for that, you can use a level, hold it between your crotch and your cycling shorts, stand against the wall, hold it level, mark it, measure down. Using that, there's formulas you can find online and you can calculate your seat height. Then you're gonna have your stack up here and your seat fore and aft. So what I did, I don't know if this is absolutely correct, but I kind of set the seat up a little bit back to begin with, just to kind of see how that felt. I did the stack at the highest with the stem flipped up. You can flip that stem up and down 8 degrees. So, and I went all the way up. Obviously, I'm a bigger guy. This is their extra large frame and it's a size 57. So I think it's the biggest frame they offer. But so your stack's gonna change the angle. Your stack up here is gonna change your angle of how far you're leaned over, and that can also affect how high up your knee goes in relative position to your body. If your body's here and you're pedaling, your knee comes up. So the higher your stack is, it's gonna change how high your knee comes to your chest and how far you're leaned over. So that'll change your amount of how comfortable you are, and also probably the more comfortable you get, the less aerodynamic you'll be. So using the program that I talked about, the OBI Fit, the Tri-Fit, it's in my other video if you guys want to see that. You can measure angles. You're going to want your knee angle when it's at its highest position to be, you want that to be at about 27 degrees. That's what I've read anyway. So, and I'm by no means an expert, so do your research on this. I'm just kind of wanted to show you guys how I dialed it in. So I found my fit there, and then I needed to adjust my fore and aft. So let me show you guys. This is really what I wanted to make this video for. I want to show you some differences. So that right there is probably about a ½ inch. I don't know, maybe 15 millimeters from there to there. And what I did is I set up, I got warmed up, I ran at FTP for 10 minutes just to kind of get my heart rate going and see where it settled at. I had the seat right where it is now, and I ran for 5 minutes, and my heart rate sat at about 150 as I pushed 300 watts, which is about my FTP on this bike right now. Then I cooled down, rested a little. I moved the seat up this much, 5 millimeters. And I ran for about 4 or 5 minutes at 300 watts, and my heart rate went up 155, well over what my normal FTP is, went up super high over that. My left knee instantly started to hurt. So I moved the seat back to where I had it, and you'd think if I was, my heart rate was going up because of fatigue and my knee was hurting because of fatigue, it would have stayed that way regardless of where the seat was. So I moved the seat back that 10 millimeters back to there, ran at 300 watts. My heart rate sat at 150, didn't ever get to 155, sat at 150. My knee stopped hurting, everything. So then I ran it back. You see this mark here? That was my very starting position that I ran with before I started sliding it back and forth, testing. And so when I ran it back to here, my lower back would hurt. My knees wouldn't hurt, but my lower back would hurt, and same thing, couldn't push as much power to lower heart rate. So now, with those same positions, I've tested, because you gotta remember, I'm not moving here, so that can change my aerodynamics. So with those same positions, I tested, I should actually say with the position it's in now and with the position about 10 millimeters forward, 10, 15 millimeters forward, I tested it on a course. The difference between here, where my knee hurts and my heart rate's high, and here was 2 seconds. It was 2 seconds slower this way. Had an average heart rate of 10 beats per minute lower with it there. So the whole point of this video is first I want to tell you guys that I really do enjoy this bike, but also just to show you how much of a difference, 15 centimeters or 15 millimeters, if I've been saying centimeters, I've been meaning millimeters, but how much of a difference 15 millimeters can make. So where it's at now, no pain, extremely comfortable, 150 beats per minute at FTP with it 10 millimeters forward, left knee pain, 155 beats per minute and rising at FTP. I probably couldn't hold that FTP. And then here, back pain, same thing. So it is important where your fore-aft is on your seat. And then, of course, there's adjustments that you're gonna have to make with your arm pads, with your bars, all of that. And I don't have enough time in this video to explain all of that to you, and there's so many other good videos out there, and I'm not an expert at this, so I don't think I should even make a video about the bike fit, but I just wanted to show you guys how much of a difference those positions can make. So if you're setting up your TT bike, it is monotonous and it's a pain in the ass, but take the time, ride it, do tests, make adjustments. Even if, you go back and forth, you're gonna find what works best for you if you take the time and do it. If you don't put the time into making those fine-tuned adjustments, you're gonna miss out on a lot. And, at a bike fit, most bike fitters are gonna give you their opinion. So if you obviously are doing better at a certain wattage and with a seat in a certain position, if it hurts, go with what you know is best. I mean, take the advice of a bike fitter, but it's all opinion. I had a guy bike fit me, and when he was adjusting the fore-aft on my seat, he used a plumb bob. So if you guys have done your research, you know why that's probably not the most accurate way to set up a fore-aft. Similar to saddle height, I've had a guy have me pedal to the 3 and the 9 o'clock position and then level my foot out, not even keep it where it naturally goes. So when you're leveling someone's foot out like that, you're not gonna, that's not where their foot's gonna be when they're pedaling, so you're setting their